People who have turned down marriage proposals. What made you say no? I met Alex at my office job 3 years ago. We started dating and things moved pretty fast. Within 6 months, we were living together in my apartment. That's when I started noticing some red flags, but I ignored them because I was falling hard for this guy. Alex had terrible credit, like really bad. His license got suspended because he never paid his tickets. He owed money everywhere, late fees on everything, but he always had an excuse and promised he'd fix it. The first time I helped him out was when his phone got shut off right before a job interview. I paid the $150 bill because I wanted to support him. He said he'd pay me back as soon as he got the job. He never did. Then it was his car insurance. Then his credit card minimum payment so his credit wouldn't get worse. Then rent when he lost his job at the accounting firm. I covered our $1,200 rent for 6 straight months while he looked for work. The biggest one was his student loan, $15,000 in collections that was destroying his credit. He begged me to help him settle it for $8,000. Said it would change everything for him. I used money from my savings account that I'd been building for years. Every single time, Alex promised he'd pay me back. He'd get emotional about it, tell me how much he loved me, and how lucky he was to have someone who believed in him. I ate it up because I thought that's what love was supposed to be. But the promises were always empty. As soon as I fixed one problem, there was always another emergency, another crisis that only money could solve. My friends started making comments. My sister pulled me aside at family dinner and asked if I was sure about this guy, but I defended him every time. I thought they just didn't understand our relationship. The final straw came last month. Alex had racked up $5,000 on his credit card again. Stupid purchases, a new gaming setup, expensive dinners out with his buddies, clothes he didn't need. He came to me crying about how stressed he was, how the interest was killing him, how he couldn't sleep at night. I was so tired of the drama, but I paid it off anyway. I just wanted the chaos to stop. 2 days later, Alex surprised me. He cleaned the whole apartment, cooked my favorite pasta dish, lit candles everywhere, put on music. I thought maybe he was finally going to talk about paying me back, or at least acknowledging everything I'd done. Instead, he got down on one knee and pulled out a ring. I stared at that ring for what felt like forever. It was actually pretty nice. Probably cost him $2,000 that he definitely didn't have. Money that should have gone to paying me back. I looked at Alex's hopeful face and realized something that hit me like a truck. I wasn't his girlfriend. I wasn't his partner. I was his mother. I was his personal ATM machine. I said no. Alex's face went from excited to confused to angry in about 3 seconds. He stood up and started yelling, asked me what was wrong with me, said he thought this was what I wanted, that we talked about getting married. I told him the truth, that I did want to get married, but not to someone who treated me like a bank account, not to someone who saw me as a solution to all his problems instead of an equal partner. He called me selfish, said I was ungrateful for everything he brought to the relationship, that he was just going through a rough patch and I was giving up on him right when things were about to turn around. But I was done waiting for things to turn around. I'd been waiting for 3 years. I moved out the next week.